The great river Nile flowed, a ribbon of life through the heart of Africa. In a humble village, nestled amongst the reeds and bathed in the golden glow of the sun, a child was born. This was no ordinary child. His name was Christ, and he was destined to be the Messiah. Christ's parents, Miriam and Joseph, were simple people, their hearts filled with love and faith. They instilled in their son a deep respect for their ancestors and the rich traditions of their people. Even as a young boy, Christ possessed a wisdom and gentle spirit that drew others to him. The elders recognized a special light within him. They shared ancient stories of kings and queens, of triumphs and struggles. They taught him the rhythms of the djembe drum, the language and traditions, and the power of the spoken word. Christ listened, observed, and learned, absorbing the wisdom of his ancestors. Word of Christ's wisdom spread across the land, drawing crowds eager to hear his teachings. One day, he led them to the heart of the savannah, a vast expanse bathed in the warm glow of the rising sun. This was to be the setting for his most profound message, the Sermon on the Mount. "Blessed are the peacemakers," he proclaimed, his voice resonating across the plains, "for they shall be called the children of God." His words, filled with compassion and conviction, spoke of love, forgiveness, and unity. He spoke of justice and equality for all, challenging the people to look beyond their differences and embrace the bonds that connected them as human beings. Christ's message resonated deeply with the people. They felt the truth in his words, the power of his love. He spoke to their hearts, offering hope and a path towards a brighter future. The Sermon on the Mount would forever be etched in their memories, a guiding light for generations to come. The disciples, Christ's closest followers, had witnessed his miracles firsthand. They had seen him heal the sick and comfort the grieving. But nothing could prepare them for what they were about to experience. A storm raged on Lake Victoria, the waves crashing violently against their small fishing boat. Fear gripped the disciples' hearts as the wind howled around them. Suddenly they saw a figure walking towards them on the water's surface. "It is I, be not afraid," Christ's voice, calm and steady, cut through the roar of the storm. He climbed into the boat, and as if by magic, the storm subsided, the waves calmed, and a peaceful stillness settled upon the water. The disciples were awestruck. They had just witnessed the power of faith over fear, of divinity over nature. This miracle would forever bind them to Christ, solidifying their belief in his divine purpose. They understood that with faith, even the impossible was possible. The air hung heavy with anticipation as Christ shared a final meal with his disciples. They gathered in a humble dwelling, the soft glow of oil lamps casting dancing shadows on the mud walls. A woven grass mat served as their table, laden with simple but nourishing food, roasted lamb, unleavened bread, and bitter herbs. Christ broke the bread, offering a piece to each disciple. "Take, eat, this is my body," he said, his voice filled with emotion. Then he lifted a wooden cup filled with palm wine. "Drink from it, all of you, for this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." This was more than a meal. It was a covenant, a promise of unity and love. Christ knew his time on earth was drawing to a close. He wanted his disciples to remember his sacrifice, to continue spreading his message of love, forgiveness, and unity.